used to. This time he's getting hammered over new bombshell revelations, literally about bombshell revelations. Not only is he dishonest, he's not too bright.
I smell it. And as we can see, my nose is pretty large. Even though I got allergies, I can still smell well enough. I know what I'm smelling when I'm smelling it.
Sam, here's a rewritten and polished version of your text, maintaining its key facts and dramatic tone, while improving structure, flow, and clarity. Stephen A. Smith and Jimmy Kimmel. Tag team Floyd Mayweather in a blistering takedown. Blending. Sports and satire. In one of the most talked-about moments at the intersection of sports and entertainment, ESPN's Stephen A. Smith and late-night host Jimmy Kimmel joined forces to deliver a scathing critique of Floyd Mayweather on live television. Their takedown, equal parts biting commentary and pointed satire, sparked widespread laughter, fierce debate.
For this, or was this just...
I guess it's something that they just made up.
Something they made up. Do you think they're going to paint over that when it goes as everyone seems to think it's going to go?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You should buy that gym from him and knock it down with a wrecking ball.
We can do that.
That would be something you could do.
We can do that.
You could potentially make... How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool.
Firestorm that cast new light on Mayweather's controversial public persona and financial dealings. Set against growing. Controversy surrounding Mayweather's alleged involvement in crypto scams, shady real estate ventures, and unpaid debts. The televised spectacle revealed cracks in the carefully curated image of the undefeated boxing legend. Smith's sharp criticisms on ESPN targeted Mayweather.
Well, I bought myself on my contract for $750,000, and in just 3 fights, I made $750 million.
So would you say that was maybe the biggest point in your career? Was because you had the talent, you had all of that.
I think the best thing about my career was I'm my own boss, that I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I rolled the dice, and to become great at whatever you want to do, you got to roll the dice and take a chance on your
legacy and questionable financial decisions, while Kimmel's trademark satire mocked his lavish lifestyle and public contradictions. This wasn't Kimmel's first jab at the boxing champ. In a memorable moment leading up to the 2015 Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, Kimmel appeared in Manny Pacquiao's entourage dressed in a parody of Justin Bieber, then a frequent member of Mayweather's entourage. Donning a Run, DMC-inspired outfit, Kimmel walked Pacquiao to the ring in Las Vegas wearing a Pac-Man t-shirt that humorously depicted the video game character eating images of Mayweather's head, grabbing headlines and laughter alike. In a 2017 interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live, the host again pushed boundaries, asking Mayweather if he would make love to Conor McGregor, a question that left the boxing icon visibly perplexed and the audience stunned. The moment became a viral sensation, highlighting Kimmel's knack for mixing comedy with provocation. Though Mayweather has reportedly earned over $1.1 billion throughout his boxing career, including a $300 million payday against McGregor, and $250 million from his bout with Pacquiao, concerns about the sustainability of his wealth have intensified. Mayweather often touts earnings of $300 million per month from various investments, primarily in real estate, and points to his decision to buy out his top-ranked contract in 2006 for $750,000 as a savvy business move that led to $750 million in earnings. Yet recent developments have called his financial strategy into question. Mayweather has been seen publicly pointing at New York high-rises, claiming ownership of 62 buildings in Manhattan. But investigations by journalists and property experts found no evidence in public records supporting his ownership claims. Analysts speculate he may hold minority stakes, if anything, while some nonprofit housing partners were never notified of any ownership transfer. This isn't the only red flag. Mayweather's
everybody claiming that I'm not that sharp and I'm not that smart, then why should I give you guys my business plan?
Right, why you want to know?
Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire and made over $1 billion by the time I was 40, I think I made over, I think, 1.2 billion with no endorsement deals, independent. So it's obvious I got some type of remedy. Or
Extravagant lifestyle includes spending up to $1,000 per meal on personal chefs, the same amount on haircuts, and purchasing ultra-rare vehicles like a $4.7 million Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, one of only 2 in existence. Critics argue his spending appears more about maintaining an image than building real financial security. Stephen A. Smith has been particularly vocal about these concerns, warning that Mayweather's lavish lifestyle and murky investments, such as a disputed $42 million NYC real estate deal, may not align with his claims of being a financial mastermind. Ownership records failed to confirm the transaction, casting further doubt on Mayweather's narrative. Adding fuel to the fire, Mayweather's longtime rival, Oscar De La Hoya, has accused him of hypocrisy for mocking social media influencers while simultaneously profiting from exhibition fights against the same. De La Hoya described these events as embarrassing, especially referencing Mayweather's chaotic match against John Gotti III, which ended in boos and a mid-fight referee change reportedly initiated by Mayweather himself. De La Hoya, like many critics, believes these fights suggest Mayweather is either seeking attention or in need of financial recovery. Mayweather, however, defends the exhibitions as strategic, claiming they create generational wealth and serve as legitimate income. Sources: in a conversation with Snoop Dogg, he highlighted the importance of mentorship, stating that he doesn't just enjoy his billionaire friends' yachts, he wants to own one himself and learn how to get there. Despite Mayweather's attempts to present himself as a financial guru, critics argue that his behavior reveals an obsession with external validation and image over prudent planning. While his philosophy of learning from the wealthy is admirable, the inconsistencies in
I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know. Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
His financial claims and the scrutiny of his investments raise real concerns about whether his fortune is as solid as he presents. What started as an evening of laughs and commentary turned into a public dissection of one of boxing's most polarizing figures. Smith and Kimmel didn't just entertain, they exposed the increasingly fragile foundation of the Mayweather financial empire. Would you like a shorter version for social media or headlines?
Quickly, 10 seconds. What's going on with Floyd, Canelo, Instagram? What's up with all that stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously, you know, he tried to steal somewhat of Canelo's thunder. He couldn't help himself. He had to crawl under his rock, out of his rock, and make some noise. But look, he's retired. I mean, either he's hurting for attention or he's hurting for money. And you know, we strongly feel that, look, Canelo's the man right now. He's the highest paid athlete in the world, and then we move on and we go forward and we continue with